Good day from SeaWorld San Diego. It is a busy one today. I could tell just by coming in. A lot of people. I'm here because I want to try the bow buns. Still didn't get to do it. The Lunar New Year is going on until February 2nd. And we'll see what else new is going on in the park. Let's get in. The Sky Tower still has the Christmas tree lights on it. They need to hurry up and take them down so we could ride it again. Still think this mouse here is just the cutest thing ever. Well, rat. But it looks like a mouse. Well, it looks like, unfortunately, coming out here, none of the food booths are open yet. We got the ones that are getting ready over there. The bow house is also not open. I do wonder if they have like set opening times or it just kind of opens when they're ready. Because it is currently 11:17. Let's pop into Mama Stella's to get something to eat. Now this is a real bummer. They got rid of the two things I always get here. There was like a spicy pasta they had, which is gone. And then they had a pizza, which was like arugula and balsamic vinegar. So the two things I always get here, they no longer have. Guess I'll go with the pesto shrimp. Now this is the pesto shrimp, which is $13. It's a huge portion. Doesn't look that appetizing. Hopefully it tastes good though. Alright, this pasta here is actually really good. I like it. I still like the older one better that they got rid of, but definitely a good alternative, and there's a ton of shrimp in it. Which is funny because the other thing I got from the Lunar New Year here only had like 3 shrimp. This has tons of shrimp. It's awesome. I'd like to point out though, it's $13. I have the all-season dining plan. So far in food, I've spent $43. So once I hit that 120, it's going to be fun to see how much food I essentially get for free throughout the whole season. Kind of interesting. Here at Dolphin Point, there's like this little pin here. So see the main pool over here. And there's the other pool over there, but there's this little area in between. They look like they're having the most fun. From up here, they actually have a panel, and if you hold the button, it'll let you hear what's going on in the pool. See if we can hear them making noise. Oh, their heads are out of the water. Maybe once they go back in. Wonder where the microphone is. I never really come up here, but it's kind of a good vantage point of a good portion of the park. You've got like Manta over there. You can see the Baja Grill, Shipwreck. You got the orcas over here. And then you can even see like the entrance. Nice little spot up here, and no one's up here. At least not right now. I would like to point out that they have animal experiences or encounters. All of them are like 10% off with passes, but the Orca one, if you have a gold or platinum pass, you can get 50% off. So instead of it being $80, it's $40. I actually have one of these huge cup things here, and they're really great because fill it up with some hot water. I put some green tea in there, let it just sit in the fridge, and when you want some tea, you just pull it out and drink it. I actually really like it. And they are $18.99. 36,416 rescues to date. I would like to point out here at SeaWorld, when you get the cups, they're based on the year. So you can't keep reusing the same one to get 99-cent refills. It's only for the season, and you'll see the year is actually on the cups. Here's a few of them here. And you have the optional dolphin topper you can get, or orca. I love scavenger hunts, and I think I just came up with an idea for a future video, trying to find all the historical location plaques in the park. Looks like Shipwreck Rapids has been drained. Tidal twister still down. You can see one of the tires just sitting there, probably waiting to get changed out. You can see actually where it goes on that last piece right there. Why is this called a porkfish? Oh no, I just missed the piranha feeding time. Maybe that's what's left of it. The little fish are getting to eat. Someday I'll get to see it. They still have the Chinese Acrobat show at the Mission Bay Theater. Highly recommend you see it before February 2nd. Funny to see Wild Arctic still with the helicopter logo. Makes me wonder if they're going to change it. Maybe the new ride might be helicopter theme based as well. We don't know. Got a random construction fence, just a square here in front of the Nautilus Theater. Probably doing some work on the ground. And there it is. Like I mentioned before, this Rudolph meet and greet building has been completely changed back, even the display, but the snowflakes remain on the top. Wow, it looks very bare with the Christmas tree and stage completely gone. It's not there at all. And you can see Emperor in the background. Let's take a look at Emperor. See how that's coming along. I'd like to point out that I haven't seen any Christmas decorations left out. I think they might have got them all. They removed the big castle display in front of Wild Arctic. You'll see it's the same as last time. They have the ride removed. Ride remains closed, and here's for the walkthrough. But take a look back there. There's a very faded picture of penguins. Oh, it's actually a polar bear from back there with the sunlight and it being so white. It looked like penguins. For curiosity's sake, I walked back here, and sure enough, there is a whole separate side for simulators. Never knew that. And here's something they've changed. It says 0 now on the countdown. 50% off on all that Christmas stuff and 2019 merchandise. Penguin's pretty cute though. Make them dance. Atlantis, still drained, going under maintenance. Coins are still all there though. Whole bunch of them. I'd like to point out that Tidal Twister, Atlantis, Shipwreck Rapids, Sky Tower, the Wild Arctic. There's a lot of things closed that are going through refurbishment. So you can tell the park is getting ready for its slow time of year. After this weekend, I'm sure it'll really slow down a lot. So they're going to get all the maintenance they can done. So keep that in mind. If you're coming to SeaWorld probably in the next month or two, there's not going to be as many rides open. Wow. They actually finished the loop. And then on the back end, you can see a big curve coming up on the other side of the drop. That's fantastic. They're going to be done probably in the next few weeks. Also, the gate is open. So I was actually just playing this game. You can win these, I think they're AirPods, I'm not even sure. But I just wanted to try it because it was only 2 tokens. I tried probably like 4 times and actually won a pair of these. Pretty cool. So I got them for basically $5. Look at the little otter down there. He just keeps moving his head around. Not sure what he's trying to accomplish. Bao House is open, so let's check it out. Alright, these are the Korean fried chicken bao. I've never had bao buns that were like this kind of taco style. Anytime I've ever had it, they've been stuffed. Looks very good though. It was $8. This isn't part of the meal deal. You just have to buy this stuff separately. So the bao itself was nothing spectacular, but the chicken was really good. The chicken and the topping, pretty awesome. Well worth it. I wonder how the pork belly one is. I just don't want to spend too much money on these things since I can get regular food basically without paying for it. But chicken one would highly recommend. I like how over here at Fry Cones there's like a little taped up thing saying fresh and healthy. Grilled chicken Caesar wrap. I'm trying to say like, hey, we have healthy options too, because nothing up there is healthy. Okay, I'm losing my mind. Like an hour ago I walked back here, this was completely empty. Not only is it filled, but they have people riding it. I must confess, I am completely baffled. Like, I thought it took a long time to fill all of this up. So where did they get all that water that quick? I guess it's open, and it may be open when you come here. I thought it was going under refurbishment. Obviously not. This sign has caught my attention. I've never even noticed it, but it says, visit Turtle Reef, interactive sea turtle attraction that includes a motion-controlled video game, okay, and a ride? What ride is it talking about? It says motion-controlled video game, comma, ride, and more. There's no ride in there. Did there used to be? If you know, please let me know, because I'm very curious about that. They've got a pretty tight formation. Standing here watching the flamingos, and this guy dropped in. Check these things out. Look more like something you'd see in Pandora. And even the cacti. Look at this one. It's a Rosebud. This one's pretty fascinating too. Looks kind of like squid. Fits the theming of the park. Again. spinning sea lion in the same spot. I think I've got it figured out about the Turtle Reef thing, the ride. They're probably talking about the rescue raft one, the spinning one, right outside of the store. So I'm sure they consider that to be part of Turtle Reef as a whole. That's got to be it. Is this a character from the show? Kind of interesting to just see this massive ship with a face on it in Sesame Street Playland. The shark looks really concerned. Not as much as him. They still have holiday shamus for 16 bucks when you spend 25. I really do like the hats on these though. Walking all the way up this back path, it actually takes you to the Orca Encounter. You can see the trainer with an orca. Alright, it's gotten a little windy, but I wanted to come back out here to see what was going on with this back part of Emperor. And you'll see with the drop, you come down, but then you flip around right side up and continue, and you go on this, but you'll notice that it goes upside down. It's like a weird sideways loop thing. I've never seen anything like that. At least from this angle, it looks really bizarre. I thought it was just going up and over, but it goes up, upside down, and does like a twist thing. Very interesting. Very cool. Alright, that is going to do it here from SeaWorld San Diego. Fantastic day out here. Got to eat a lot of food. I really like the bao, the chicken bao. Not so much the bun itself, could have been warmer, but the chicken was fantastic. Also really neat to win this thing in the arcade. The whole reason I actually played it was because this is a square box. Normally the things I see in those machines are circular, and you'll never get it. It'll just rotate, but since this was a square, you could hit the end and push it out. I looked it up. I think they're like 40, 50 bucks. And I got it for basically $5 because it took 5 tries. Definitely looking forward to riding this thing as well because the progress is amazing. But that is going to do it. Thank you all for watching. The caravan is moving on.